Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing the Arctic Air neck fan. So what this is it's a portable, lightweight fan that goes around your neck that's supposed to blow cold air on you while you do whatever it is you're doing. Be it in the office, outside, exercising. So what I'm going to do, I'll do a quick unboxing, just show you what's in the box, give you first impressions. We'll put it to a little bit of a test here in the office. That'll be more or less the first impressions. What we're going to really do is put it to the test today out on the farm, which is the purpose of buying something like this. Don't really need much of a fan when you're sitting in an office. Mine's air conditioned. But on the farm, I'm always looking for ways to stay cool or to do whatever it is I need to do in a more useful way. So we're going to see what this can do today. It's going to be 33 degrees out there. It's going to be a scorcher. So if there's ever a day we needed a fan, it was that day. So we're going to see what this thing can do. 33 degrees in Nova Scotia, and we'll get right into it. So let's go into the unboxing and see exactly what's in the box.
Alright, so let's see what we got in the box. So pretty basic. We have French and English instructions. We of course have the fan, and we have a charger. Now the charger does not come with a power block, so you need to plug this into something else, computer or whatever, so that's always fun. And then we have the fan itself. So the fan is, Jesus, it's bulky and beefy, that's for sure. You're going to notice this sitting on your neck. There's no doubt about that. It probably weighs a pound or so. It's not that it's heavy, but as you can see, it's definitely bulky. To put it in perspective of my thumb, so it's substantial, but it's light, so I guess you won't really notice it. So yeah. So we're just gonna see. That's it for what's in the box. It charges and brief instructions. It's probably going to be nothing more than, hey, plug it in and go. Charge port, on-off button, and air vents. It's simple, and that's what we like. It's a simple device. And yeah, so we're going to give this a try. And I just noticed this note here. Is intended for household use. Well, I'm going to tell you now, I am going to review this based on outdoor use for a couple of reasons. One, if you see this picture, they're not sitting in a house. So when you market your product, I am going to review it based on how you marketed it. You clearly put this so that people are supposed to be outside, so we're going to judge it based on that. So let's see. Also, 6 hours of runtime. Probably not going to be able to judge that completely today.
Alright, we're still going into initial impressions, so now that I have my hands free to hold it a little more, it's nice. It's light. One really nice thing about it is it's easily adjustable, so it doesn't just have adjustments, such as preset adjustments to fit, like, necks, and it'll never fit yours properly. It'll stretch, so it's really good. So that means that it's going to fit any size neck. So have it just around my neck. You can set it however you want. So apparently it has 3 settings. So let's see what they're like. The first setting being the highest setting. I don't know what you guys can hear because I can't hear anything. So it's blowing directly into my ears. So I'll tell you that if your intention is to sit around, maybe watch TV or something with this on, you're probably not going to be able to do it. It is quite loud and it's blowing directly into my ear. It's cool. It's very pleasant. So it's blowing directly under my chin, following my face up. Where I notice it the most, under my chin and under my ears. There's probably a lot of different ways to adjust it. So now it's kind of blowing on the sides of my face. I would definitely describe the air as cool. I wouldn't say it's just moving around warm air. I'm in an office. It's quite warm in here. It is actually cool. Way cooler than I expected it to be. So this is the medium setting. So the fan is no longer buzzing in my ear as loud. and I'd say it's blowing almost just as good as it was last time. So I'll probably never run it on high. Plus, you're probably only going to get an hour out of something like this on high. It says 6 hours, so they never mean 6 hours on the best setting. It is very pleasant. So let's see what low's like. So to me, I would run it on low, and I'll tell you why. The difference between the three speeds to me is noise. High was really loud. It's a blowing. It would be like if you had like a desk fan blowing directly into your ear. That's the noise you get. Plus, you can kind of hear a little bit of a buzzing sound. Medium, you get that a little bit, barely any buzzing sound, but you get the blowing directly into your ear. And on low, I don't hear the buzzing at all, and it's a light breeze in my ear. And from a temperature point of view, they're all about the same. And it sounds funny, probably because of the different fan speeds, but the speed of the fan doesn't matter because the air coming out of this is actually cool. And I don't know how it does that. I think it just feels cool. Obviously, it's not actually cool air. This isn't an air conditioner, even though it's actually marketed as a portable air conditioner. It's a fan. There's nothing in here that would be an air conditioner, but it's very pleasant. And at this speed and temperature, you could probably watch TV. And the reason I keep mentioning that is because a few people in the reviews I read said it was too loud to watch TV, and it's why they bought it. I would not usually buy a fan to just sit around and watch TV. That's what my house fans are for. But I can see that if you kind of want an all-in-one device that you just take everywhere and do whatever you're doing, yeah. Because I'm looking at you, it is blowing directly into my ear. I just realized that if I face more forward, I don't get that, and I'm sure I could arrange this in such a way that it doesn't. If it's not blowing in my ear, though, it's not blowing directly on my face, so it's not as cool. I'll tell you one thing, it's very comfortable, and I don't notice it's there when it's sitting on me. I am wearing a sweater, which obviously if you were out and it was really hot, this would be directly on your skin. But it is very comfortable, and you won't notice it's there. If you're using this for exercise, you'd probably have it squeezing your neck, and that's still quite comfortable. Yeah, so initial impressions are it's really comfortable. The air is really cool, way cooler than you'd expect it to be. We're not going to judge this based on how it feels sitting in an office, though. If you're buying this thinking, I wonder if this will be great to sit around and watch TV with, will it keep me cool in that case? Yeah, it absolutely would. It's very, very cool when you're sitting in a room at kind of a regular to slightly above room temperature. But it's not why we got it. We're going to see how this works outside tonight, and I'm going to use it in blistering heat. So we'll see if it still feels cool then. But first thing I will say, it's very surprisingly good for now. It's not that noisy, and it's really, really cool, and that's probably everything I would want in a fan. The only other things to be discussed is battery life, because if this only blew for 20 minutes, that's not very good. We will run it till it dies tonight, so if that's 6 hours, we'll obviously get to the point by the end of it, and I'll let you know. And charge time, things like that. But yeah, so far so good. I'm actually impressed. So tune in, or stick with us, and we're going to go to the end and do my final thoughts. All right, so I've been wearing this now for about 2 hours, and I've been doing heavy farm gardening stuff, and I have been doing it in 35-degree weather with the neck fan on. And I'd say that this is not made for a 35-degree day. I can't feel it much, but I can feel it a bit. It's better than nothing. The air it blows is warm, which I knew it would be. It just blows whatever air is around you around. It's a fan, though it is advertised as a portable air conditioning unit. No, it's a fan. But I did use it inside in the office and in the house, and it is very good inside. Once again, that's not what I would have bought this for, but if your plan is to sit around maybe a 20-25-degree day when you would normally want a fan on yourself, this is way better than your standard fan that you're going to walk away from. Goes with you. You won't notice that it's even there. It's light. I don't know if you'd call it cheap. It's $40. I mean, compared to what a normal fan costs, about on par. So it's a decent portable fan. It's just not a farmer's fan, and I bought it to see if it would be a nice farm tool. And like I said, it's better than nothing, but for the price, I probably wouldn't use it out there all the time. Now, that being said, on a 20-degree day, it's probably quite refreshing. Might not need a fan on that day. So anyway, long story short, this is a really nice sitting around indoor fan.